Shout out to you, Reverend. You know I had to tap in. Hey, I don't like them trolls. They need prayer, though. They need prayer, brother. You're doing a great thing. You keep praying for them trolls. And shout out to you and your wife. Your beautiful wife. Your beautiful black wife. You make sure she keep doing the right thing. You know what I'm talking about. Because they need it. They need it, brother. Shout out to Jenny. I'll see you up in here. A little morning wake and bake. You know what I'm talking about? A few cuts, some coffee, some weed. And you keep telling them, Brother Larry, God is good all the time. Had to keep the cuss word on that one out. You know what I'm talking about, though. You let them know that God is good all the time. And you count, man. Believe that, Jack. Them fake Israelites, they know better than to come up in here. They know better, Brother Larry. I feel like I'm at a concert. It's Shaka Khan. Live at the Savoy, 1981. Come on now. Once you get started,
we just want you to know that once you get started, you can't stop, you just can't. When you get down on, when you get
Jenny. I appreciate you, mama. You know what I'm talking about? Man, tapping in with the old man real quick. I can't complain. Trying to get this caffeine off of me real quick. Got a lot of caffeine moving right now. A lot of caffeine moving. Oh, that shit is hard, but we ain't gonna play that. This is some morning shit. You know what I mean? That morning shit. Get the blood moving real quick. Get it circulating. Shout out to Deluxin. Let's hop off into some of this right here. Let's get it going. Shout out to Deluxin, man. We about to get into some of this Idris Muhammad. This is what we about to do. We about to tap into some of this old Kudu records. Master, yeah. Shout out to that beautiful black woman, Lee. What's going on, Delani? Good to see you, mama. Mr. Garfield. Mr. Luxon. Coffee and herb. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna jam for a minute. Get the morning going. For about an hour and a half. I'm not gonna do no 6 hours because I want to play music this evening. We're just only gonna do like about an hour and a half. You know how we do on these Sundays. You know how we do. This the playlist to pay attention to. The shit I play on Sundays is the shit to pay attention to. Cause 9 times out of 10, I'ma play shit I never play. Like or shit I don't play too much. You know what I mean? Like this shit. I don't play this too much. Oh. Sunday morning cuts. You feel me? Ain't nothing but the cuts. Fine cuts. That's all. Hey, shit you can play on Sundays. You know what I'm talking about? So, Lady Z. What you say, Delic's respect. I know who you is. But you coming in here right. So, I don't got no smoke with you. But I know who you is. I'll see you up in here, man. Shout out to B. What's going on, Miss B? Drop the tops. Get the loafers out, y'all. Get the loafers out. Get the loafers out. Rhonda, I see you. We only back for about an hour and some change. I'm not gonna milk all the time in the morning because I know people want to hear music in the evening. So So, you know, we gonna split it up today. We just gonna do like an hour and a half in the morning and come back around 5 o'clock. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the record store after I stream, cause I skated all day yesterday. So the old man can rest today. I'm gonna go to the record store and hit the dollar bin. Hit the dollar bin up and see what I'm gonna come up with. You know what I'm talking about? Man. Every time I play Kashif, I think about my brother Greg. Shout out to my brother, man. Hey, he turned me on to Kashif when I was a youngin'. He used to push around in a Capri with the body kit 5.0. You know what I'm talking about? Banging his shit with the loafers on. Had a flat top, had a Gumby. Driving to San Diego, playing Kashif. Come on, man. Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to the old dog. Shout out to the baby, old dog. Shout out to the baby, man. And shout out to the Bay Area. No doubt. Hey, old dog. Hey, old dog. Go on my Instagram. I just posted a picture with my two best friends, man. I told you that some of my closest friends was Filipino. You know what I'm talking about? I just told you that two of my closest friends was Asian. We just took a photo together. I was just thinking about that, because, you know, I fuck with them Filipinos tough. I fuck with the Guamanians and all that shit tough. The Polynesians and all that. Come on, man. They know what it is. Man, shout out. We're going to keep this thing going. I told you, we're going to play cuts. Nothing but the weirdest good shit. Man, you know I got to play this gym, because I feel like everybody's just glowing right now. I feel like everybody just got the glow. If you in this room right now, you got the glow. You got it. You don't even know that you shining. You feel me? Let me play this shit for you. Shout out to the Last Dragon, Willie Hutch. The glow. Come on, man. Like I said, it's for everybody shining, man. Whatever you do. Long as you shining. Long as you shining. That's all that matters, man.
Now all the masses know that you need to glow. You need to glow, to glow, to grow. If you love to live, you live to love hot. You gotta move to the upper level. Cause when you got the glow, there is no stopping what you want to do. Oh. To reach that upper level, your mind, body, and soul must be one. It's a sacrifice. It takes hard work. It's a way of life. When you got that glow, you feel your body's strong, so don't let go of the power of elevation. Talk about that glow. Shine on, shine on.
Like I said, man, shout out to everybody shining. And I mean that. Come on. Shout out to everybody trying to get to the next level. Pay attention to the words of this song, man. This is you. This is you. Stop playing.
Everybody knows that you need to glow, you need to glow, to glow, to glow. And if you love to live, you live the life the way you love to love, you take to give. Cause when you got the glow, you see it on your face, you feel it in your head. People understand that you got the glow, and they'll beware, cause the power was there when you got the glow. It's a
paying attention to what this man's saying? Oh, man. Come on, man. Old school beat machines. The first beat machines. I love that shit. Old TR 808. Come on, man.
When you reach down below, your mind, body, and soul will be one. It's a sacrifice. It takes hard work. It's a way of life. When you got that glow, you feel the world. You got that glow. Your body's so don't let go.
Come on now.
Of the power of elevation. How about that glow? Cause when you got to glow, when you got to glow, everybody know, and I'm friendly folks, they'll all be well, they'll all be well, cause they know that you got the power there. When you got to glow, when you got to glow, they'll all be well, they'll all be well, cause they know, they know, they know, they know, they know, they know you got to glow, the glow, the glow.
What I'm talking about. Man, shout out to the glow. Hey, we gotta play some of this. They did this lady wrong. They always talking about Michael Jackson and Tito and Janet and LaToya and all them motherfuckers. They don't never talk about Rebe Jackson. They always do Rebe wrong. She had a gym, no. She had one. Shout out to Rebe Jackson. I'm sorry they did you wrong, man. I'm sorry, man. Let's go.
It's like a raging fire.
Y'all gonna get them B-sides up in this motherfucker, man.
But when the centipede is hot, you're bound to feel the fire.
They did Rebe wrong.
When the centipede is hot,
They did Rebe wrong.
you're bound to feel the fire.
They did Rebe wrong.
Feel
Shout out to Orlando.
I'm longing for your touch. Like you crawled into the bathroom window to give him all your love. Oh, like a centipede that's hot, the fire is in your touch. Just like a centipede, you got a lot of love and touch. Don't you know?
Man, and I think Reedy was like the oldest of the Jacksons. How they do her like that? How they do her like that? Let me give you some more game. This is also a sample. Genuine sampled this. Genuine sampled this song. You gotta go back and listen to the beginning, but there's a genuine sample on here. Como estás, mamis? Como estás, this beautiful woman right here. Oh, what's going on, Cali? Stone Cold, I see you, brother. This shit right here, Patrice Rushen don't make no sense. Patrice Rushen don't make no sense. And the reason why I'm gonna say that, and you know, before I even play this song, shout out to you, Callie, happy Sunday. But before I play this song, cause Patrice Rushen, she deserves all the credit in the world. Cause she is the real one. She's the one, the best to ever do it. Before Alicia Keys, there was Patricia Rushen. And trust me, world and masses, you got to really put it together. Look at Patrice Rushen's past. Look at her whole catalog. Look at her whole image, her whole swag. Everything about Patrice Rushen. Fucking Alicia Keys stole that shit. These are facts. From the fucking beads in the hair and all that. Where you think Alicia Keys got that from? Where you think she got that from? Seriously. Playing the piano and all that other shit, that's Patrice Rushen. That's Patrice Rushen. It's not no Alicia Keys. Shout out to Alicia Keys though, but no. Her whole get down, everything about her comes from Patrice Rushen. What? That's what y'all don't get. Shout out to Alicia Keys, but she is a package deal. That was packaged up. That was something the industry made. She's an offshoot of this. You go and listen to Patrice Rushen's whole catalog. Her whole catalog. And then go back to Alicia Keys shit. That's why I don't fuck with Alicia Keys like that. I like her first album with that You Don't Know My Name. All this shit Kanye did. But nah, Alicia Keys been doing some weird shit. Check it out, man. Check it out. I love Patrice. That's why we talking about it. That's why I took the time out, Callie. Because I really fuck with Patrice Rushen like that. Shout out to Jay Hunter. What's good? Good morning, everybody. I had to play this, man. I had to talk about it. I had to do it. Oh yeah, this is a Kirk Franklin sample. You feel me? Kirk Franklin sample. You remember when Kirk Franklin took this shit and made it a church song? Y'all remember that? Andy Iree. I heard something about that too. Patrice Russian's music is probably sampled just as much as James Brown or George Clinton. Absolutely. She's a music professor at UCLA. Shout out to Patrice Russian, man, for real. Shout out to KC, man. See, I just watched the Katrina joint on Netflix, no joke. Wait till I pull my pictures out. Fuck all that. I need to show you my pictures, my personal stash. You feel me? Or when I went home and seen my shit. Wait till you see that shit. I had the cameras on my damn self when I pulled up to the house. You feel me? When I seen my shit all fucked up. When my motherfucking car was just gone. Man, wait till I'm gonna pull it out one day. Again, man, shout out to everybody in the room. Good morning. I hope everybody had I mean, it's crazy times, but we got to make it work for what it is. You know what I mean? I hope you're making it work and making it the best to your means. Man. And again, shout out to everybody that's tapping in, for real. Feel free to tap in with that good energy, man. Feel free. That's that crack. My moms used to play this shit with the shirt. She used to have on the shirt with the shoulder pads. Moms used to have the shirt on with the shoulder pads. Y'all remember that shit in the 80s? Driving to El Dorado with the blue shirt with the shoulder pads. playing Patrice Rushen. I remember that shit. You know we gotta go to church for a minute. We gotta go to church for a minute. Since it's Sunday, you know how we do up in here. You know we gotta play some Clark Sisters real quick. What y'all know about this? Some of y'all might not want to hear this. Some of y'all don't want to hear the gospel. But here you go. Callie, you gotta do that, Callie. Hey, Greedy Man, you already know, no wolf ticket. What's going on, family? Come on, man. Poland, move on from that. Shout out to Big Crash out there in Houston, keeping it a bit, keeping a billion. Shout out to everybody that love God, for real.
Jesus.
That's my shit. That's my shit. Oh, man. I appreciated that. I really appreciated that. I think we all appreciated that. Them mother goddamn Clark sisters ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. Man, I was looking, and Rhonda, I was just looking for Master Blaster. I'm serious. That's why I went over here. I was looking for Master Blaster. I was about to play it, but I couldn't find it. We're going to try to get that in on the playlist. But you know, I'm all over the place. It's like just all over it. I'm just playing what I just feel is this, you know, man. A lot of shit I ain't played in a while, but you best to believe on Sundays, I'm going to run that Clark Sisters. Somewhere on the playlist in the morning, we going to run the Clark Sisters. It's coming. Man, but let's hop off into this shit right here. Mr. Golfer, where you at, man? Where you at, man? I'm going to throw this bone at you. Let's go. This for all the players. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? Man, shout out to Freddie Mercury. Shout out to motherfucking Queen. Come on, man.
Let's go. He walks early down the street with the brim pulled way out low. Hey! No sound but the sound of his feet. Machine guns ready to go.
Are you ready?
Hey,
Are you ready?
This. Are you hanging on the edge of your seat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Yeah.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the
Hey,
dust.
shout out to Swirl. What's going on with you, brother? Shout out to you and your family.
Bites the dust.
Good. It's what? It's morning out here. Good afternoon out there. It's good to see you, bro.
How do you think I'm gonna get along without you when you're gone? You took me for everything that I had and kicked me out of my own. Are you happy? Are you satisfied? How long can you stand the heat? Out of the doorway, the bullets rip to the sound of the beat. Look out!
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. And another one gone. And another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Hey! Oh, take it! Dust! Bite the dust! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Ow! Another one bites the dust. Hey, hey! Another one bites the dust. Hey! Ooh, shout! There are plenty of ways that you can hurt a man and bring him to the ground. You can beat him, you can cheat him, you can treat him bad, you leave him when he's down. But I'm ready, yes, I'm ready for you. I'm standing on my own two feet. Out of the way, the bullets.
I knew you was coming, Puff. I knew you. As soon as Queen come on, I was like, Puff coming. I was like, where Herschel at, man?
Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone, another one.
Hey, Greedy, come on, man.
Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Shoot up. Hey. All right.
Come on, man. Come on. We're going to take it back to like 77. When my pa used to ride around in a Lincoln Mark 7 with white walls. You know what I'm talking about? This shit blasting out the A-track. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sitting in the back seat with the poodle next to me with Chico. That was his name. Real street life shit. Cruising down PCH. smoking a Winston 100. Drinking Schlitz malt liquor. Seed eating M&M's. Come on, man, you can't make this
I
up.
still hang around. Neither lost nor found.
Yeah! Shout out to my pops, for real.
Hear the lonely sound.
Man,
Of music in the night.
going down PCH,
Nights are always bright.
doing about 25 or 30.
That's all the sleigh.
I promise you, I'm sitting in the back seat eating M&M's. On the right side, Chico on the left, man. And this shit is bumping. You can't make this up.
I'll play the street life because there's no place I can go. Street life, it's the only life I know. Street life, and there's 1,000 parts to play. Street life, until you play your life away. You let the
Pop.
people see
Winston
just who you
100.
wanna be. And
Schlitz
every
malt
night's a
liquor.
sign, just like a superstar.
That's the care package. Homegrown weed in the backyard. Come on.
You're who you think you are. Street life, you can run away from time. Street life, for a nickel or a dime. Street life, but you better not get old. Street life.
Oh, man, you ain't never lied, man.
There's always love for sale, a grown-up fairy tale. Prince Charming always smiles behind a silver spoon. And if you keep it down, your song is always sung. Your love will pay your way beneath the silver moon. Street
Oh, yeah, he's still out there in Tennessee holding it down, man.
street life. Street life. Because there's no place I can go. Street life, it's the only life I know. Street life, there's 1,000 parts to play. Street life, until you play your life away. to play street life until you play your life away. You let the people see just who you wanna be. And every night you shine just like a superstar. That's how the life is played. A tinted masquerade. You dress, you walk, you talk. You're who you think you are. Street life, you can run away from time. Street life, for a nickel or a dime. Street life, but you better not get old. Street life, or you're gonna feel the cold. There's always love for sale, a grown-up fairy tale. Prince Charming always smiles behind a silver spoon. And if you keep it young, your song is always sung. Your love will pay your way beneath the silver moon. Street life, street life, street life, oh, street life, oh, street life, yeah, street life, street life, oh, street life, yeah.
Man, shout out to Wyatt. Be safe out there, man. Get the bag. Be safe out there, bro. We're only gonna be on the feed for about another 30, 45 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back this afternoon. I'm not gonna do no 6-hour feed. I'm gonna split this shit up today. What time is it? Yeah, I'm gonna jam to about 12 o'clock West Coast, and then I'm gonna go to the record shop, get some vinyls, and we're gonna do the damn thing around 5 o'clock this afternoon. 10 toes, 10 toes. I'm holding a blunt so it look like I'm throwing up the blood set though. Hey, what's happening, man? Detroit, it's cold in the D. T-Baby, Wilbo, what's going on? Jack. Hey. Eddie Word. Eddie Word. Eddie Word. Hey. Hey. Let me tell you something. Man, shout out to them motherfucking Crusaders. But this next shit right here. You know what I mean? When I play this shit, and it's like I have to throw the little backdrop. I just feel like this throwing little backdrops to everything. Cause I have a story for all this shit, almost. I almost do. But this shit, you can't make this up. You know what I mean? Like my neighbors turned me on to this shit. My neighbors. These white cats, bunch of white dudes. You gotta talk about Long Beach, California in the late 70s. You know what I mean? Stoners, white dudes, long hair, mullets and shit, low top vans. I remember the first time I heard this song, they was pulling out the driveway at 6:30 in the morning. They was all hopping in a VW bus. You can't make this up. 4 white dudes hopping in a VW bus. I'm looking out the window. They putting their surfboards and shit up on the rack, smoking joints, and this shit comes on. You know what I'm talking about? I'm like, what the hell is this? As soon as they came back, I said, what's that?
Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Those days are over. You don't have to
Low top bands with mullets.
Walk the streets for money.
4 deep in a bus.
Yeah, if it's wrong,
Playing this shit.
right.
Smoking joints.
Roxanne,
Come on, man.
you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, 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 Roxanne.
Doobies with the feather clip. Smoking weed that my dad gave him.
I love you since I knew you. I wouldn't talk down to you. I have to tell you just how I feel. I won't share you with another boy. I know my mind is made up, so put away your makeup. Told you once, I won't tell you again. It's the bad way. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red.
Stringy ass stress weed. That shit wasn't even budded. It was a bunch of stringy weed back then. The feather clip with the shoebox. Come on, man. They used to hang the feather clip on the mirror. Have the feather hanging on the mirror in their car. Come on. Man, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up, man. Man, let's get back to it. Some more highway music. More highway music. Pop's going to Vegas. This was the playlist.
I can't stand the rain against my window,
Mark 7, White Walls. Come on.
bringing back sweet memories.
Man.
Yeah, when the rain, do you remember how sweet it used to be?
Run that back. Run that back right there, man. Man.
I can't stand the rain against my window, bringing back sweet memories.
Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, when the rain, do you remember how sweet it used to be? When we was together, everything was so grand.
Real highway music right here. Real highway music. Road trip music. Come on.
That I just can't stand. I can't stand the rain against my window, bringing back sweet memories. I can't stand the rain against my window, 'cause he's not here with me. Whoa.
Man, hey, we gonna play this shit right here. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna appreciate this one. Y'all gonna appreciate this one, no doubt. Come on now. Come on now. You know we gotta get some chic up in here. You know we gotta get some chic up in here. Man, shout out to Niles Rogers. Come on. Man, hit the one button if you can remember when this shit first came out. If you can actually remember, if you that old, do you remember when this shit came out? Do you remember hearing this on the radio all the time? This is an iconic song right here.
Happy days are here again. The time is right for making friends. Let's get together. How about a 9:45? Come tomorrow. Let's all do it again. Boys will be boys. Better let them have their toys. Girls will be girls. Cute ponytails and curls. Must put an end to the stress and strife. I think I want to live the sporty life. Good times. These are the good times. Leave your cares behind.
Let me tell you something. These chic albums are very hard to get.
Good times.
These are very hard to get. These first 3 chic albums are very rare.
These are the good times.
They used to be around back in the day, but within the last 10 years, very hard to get clean copies of these albums.
It's getting late. Time marches on. Just can't wait. The clock keeps turning. Why hesitate? You silly fool. You can't change your fate. Let's cut the rug. Little child and gentle bun. We want the best. We won't settle for less. Don't be a drag. Participate. Clams on the half shell and roller skates. Roller skates. Good times. These are the good times. Leave your cares behind. These are the good times. Good times. These are the good times. Our new state of mind. These are the good times. Good times.
Still getting spins. Absolutely. This shit is getting heavy rotation. Heavy rotation. Hey, royalty checks. Absolutely. Publishing is good. Nile Rodgers has a hell of a catalog. For real. Nile Rodgers, he's an architect of the game. He put Madonna on. He gave Madonna life. Look at this dude. What's going on, Gray? What's going on with you, boss? I see you up in here, man. He was like, let me tap in. This is uncle right here. Gray was telling me that his uncle was Nile Rodgers and shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's a cold motherfucker right here, man. Hey, again, this dude is responsible for Madonna. He's responsible for man. What else he did that I was tripping off of? Nile Rodgers is no joke. Yeah, your godfather. There you go, man. He's like, man, no, that's my godfather. We're gonna keep it going. But definitely check out the Chic catalog. Definitely check it out. Probably the most sampled guitar riff of all time. This riff right here is probably the most sampled guitar lick ever. Absolutely.
It's getting late. Time marches on. Just can't wait. The clock keeps turning. Why hesitate? You silly fool. You can't change your fate. Let's cut the rug. Little jive and jitterbug. We want the best. We won't settle for less. Don't be a drag. Participate. Clams on the half shell and roller skates. Roller skates. Good time. Feel good time. Leave your cares behind.
Hey, I appreciate the check-in, bro. I appreciate it.
Good time. Good time.
Getting spins from 79 to 21. Absolutely.
Good time.
Publishing is official.
On new state of mind. These are the good times. Good times. These are the good times. Leave your cares behind. These are the good times. Good times.
Man, we gonna be long gone. Dead in, hey, this shit will always get spins. This shit is embedded in life right here. He said he performed this with Sister Sledge right in front of me. That's heavy. That's heavy. I can dig it though, man. Man. More throwback music. All this shit is throwback music. All this shit is throwback music. But this shit here, tell you something. My pops used to be in a Mark 7. Wearing, this probably like 82, 83. He wearing Sergio Valente. He had on Sergio Valente jeans. Wearing loafers. With a curl. I think he was coked out too. But he used to play this shit though. Pops was heavy on that powder. Banging this shit right here. Man!
Easy, ready, willing, overtime. Where does it stop? Where do you dare me to draw the line? You got
to make it work, man. Be like, this is everybody's jam, man. It's everybody's jam, man. Cali, mama. Hey, I appreciate it. Aiko, the best. I don't know how to say this shit, and I'm high. But shout out to you. Shout out to all the music lovers up in here, man. Shout out to the unity up in here, all the like that. Come on, man. Shout out to everybody with the energy. Good vibes. Take that chip off your shoulder and tap in. We ain't doing, I'm playing nothing but music we all could reflect on. No doubt. And I could dig it. I could really dig it. Yeah, hit the like button. Alright. Hey, I appreciate it, Greedy. No doubt, man. And that's what it's about. Let me tell you something. Bad. Man, this next shit, this shit don't got nothing to do with my pops right here. This don't got nothing to do with pops. This is straight up like when I was just a young pup, you know, like 13, 14, 15. Pops like 17 right here. You know, I'm talking about going to the Lakewood Mall, then going to the skating ring, trying to get the number on the McNugget box. You know what I'm talking about? We didn't have cell phones and shit when you was trying to get that baby girl. Only thing you had was a pen and a paper. And then you gonna tell baby girl you gonna meet her at the skating ring later. But she's playing hard to get. Come on, man. Put my little cross colors outfit on with the curly top. Watching Living Color on TV or the Cosby Show, gaming her up on the phone. What they say back in the day, trying to get the skin. was still walking around. I was still riding shotgun when this was out. I didn't have no whip yet. I was riding shotgun and catching a bus. No doubt. I'll tell you one thing though. This shit right here, the first time I heard this song, man, spring break week out here in Cali, going to Magic Mountain with four Asian chicks in a Honda Civic. They put this shit on. They put me on to this shit. 4 Filipino chicks in a Civic SI. With black tint. You can't make this up. Going to Magic Mountain.
Where did you go? You're telling me that you love me.
Man.
But boy, you know that you belong to another girl who loves you. You are so fine, so fine. You blow my mind with the things you do to me. She's not fine, she's not fine. Things you do for me, but I know I'm so into you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Know what to do. Boy, you got me so confused. I'm so confused. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh no. Friends ask how could
Hey, what is this?
I give myself
93 right here?
to someone else?
It's gotta be about 93. No 94. This gotta be 93.
You're not so good that they would want it for themselves.
He said, but to the Super Bowl.
You're so fine.
We'll see what happens.
You blow my mind with the things you do for me. She's not fine. She's not fine. Things you do for me. All I know is so into you. I'm so into you. I don't know
94. Yeah. Yeah. That's about accurate. Yeah, for sure. I just want to make sure the shit is right. I want to make sure the gems I'm throwing are accurate. Man, memories, man. Shout out to Herschel. What's going on, brother? That's what it was about. That's what it was about. The Hondas in the early 90s. It was about those Hondas. Yeah, man. Shout out to SWV. Man, I was trying to hit like you know, we've been playing so much music, and you know what I mean, and it's like we've been talking about all that shit in the 70s and shit. We skirted into the 80s talking about the white boys and shit with the mullets and shit. And then, you know, I was starting to tap into the 90s a little bit. But I gotta go back. I gotta go back to like 78. I gotta go back to like 78, 79. You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking about my uncle right now. I'm thinking about my Uncle June. You know, he was a big vinyl head, and he turned me on to a lot of this shit right here. But this, like he really turned me on to the funk. You know what I mean? And I'm just thinking about him. You know what I mean? When he used to have the Camaro, when he used to have the 78 Camaro with the Kragers on there and shit like that. And he had a Jerry curl. He had this long ass Jerry curl and shit. And he used to be driving down the street and shit, man, playing this shit. I just had to throw this real quick. I don't know if y'all know about Slave. I don't know if y'all know anything about Slave. But he's had the feather clip. He's had the feather clip hanging down the mirror with the Kragers.
I'd like to do you perfectly right, and I won't touch you.
I had to get this in there. Oh man. I gotta play this over. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't understand. My uncle used to ride around with the feather clip shit, roach clip hanging off the mirror. They didn't have 10s and 15-inch woofers back in the day. Yo, he put house speakers in the trunk. My uncle put house speakers in the trunk. We talking in 79. In 79. You heard him coming down the street playing this shit. What? I'm talking about pumping. Pumping. Jerry curl, this glycerin and shit. With the cameo shirt on. Wearing Jordache jeans.
Turn a little babe left, blend into the light. I'd like to do you perfect.
Real fly shit.
And I won't touch it. You struck a nerve that's so deep. And I won't touch it. You, 'cause I like to move the. Click on over here, baby. The color of your face. Explores your beauty and grace.
Oh man. My uncle had a realistic power booster. You can't make this up. He had a power booster amp. Motherfucking 2 house speakers in the trunk. I'm talking about bringing that thunder. Jerry curl on this poppin'. Kragers on poppin'. Man. With the old mirror. With the mirror that went from side to side, that had the different mirrors all the way across. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Man. With the antenna in the back with the tennis ball on it. I'm done. The silver antenna with the tennis ball on that bitch, man.
I gotta have your picture, 'cause I'm stuck on you. I shot of you, you sexy thing. And I won't touch my you, baby. Said I won't just skip you. I do. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I like to move the. I focus, baby. I'm so high, thinking about this next side of you. That's so deep.
That's it. Smell you. Okay, now grab your hair and look real sexy now. I mean, give me a big one. Give me a good pretty smile now. That's close, a little more. That's it. Smell you. Alright, now I want you to really get into this one. I mean, show that real beautiful, emotional smile and get that body all the way like entwined with that good thing. Alright, come on. I snap you. Gotta dig in. Alright. This one is for the cover of Life magazine, so we want to get all the way tough on this one, right?
Come on, he had the sheepskin covers too. Hard, he went tough with that.
That was a good stop.
He went tough with that shit, the sheepskin. Man, look, I'm so throwback with it. Hey, back in the day, the car alarm before the club, Herschel, you could co-sign this. They didn't motherfucking have the chirp alarm. Know what they had? You can't make this up. Back in the day, motherfuckers will get out the car when they want to turn their alarm on. And you know, like the key slot in your door, you'll have a key slot in your motherfucking fender, and you'll turn that bitch, and the alarm will turn on. That's how, man, my uncle used to get out that motherfucker and turn the key on the fender, and that's how the alarm would turn on and shit. Sheepskin, tiger sheepskin on that bitch. Shh. Man. Who remember the motherfucking, they weren't mud flaps. What they called those motherfuckers when you get ready to cause you didn't want to fuck up the white walls. The little things, and they will hit the curbs and let you know when you getting ready to hit that shit. Man, motherfuckers have these little silver things hanging off the, man, what the fuck that shit was called? They used to have these little silver things hanging on the back. They were called something else. Sound like some, man, my uncle was super fly. I mean, dude, all the men in the family been on some fly shit. But my uncle though, that dude, he was on some next level shit. Like, he was really on some next level shit. Real next level shit. Like for real. He like I could actually co-sign, like he was doing mixtapes before anybody. I remember that. I could give my uncle so much fucking credit for shit I seen him doing in the early 80s. Early 80s and shit like that. He was a DJ. He was a well-known DJ out here in Long Beach and shit like that. And in the 80s, they used to have big clubs out here called the Mardi Gras and stuff like that. And he used to rock those spots. You know what I mean? And he used to be in before downloading and all that and shit like that, they had this thing called the record pool. And my uncle used to go to these record pools in downtown LA and shit. And that's where you would go and get the promos. That's where most DJs will go and get the shit to break records. And he would come with all this shit before it even would hit the streets. Like this Tanya Gardner Heartbeat and shit. My uncle was playing that shit probably 2 years before the masses even heard it. Facts. You can't make this stuff up. Shh. Hey. Let's hop back into 95. I was probably about 20 when this shit came out.
You just don't know what you do to me.
Bad.
Come on now. Who was at the house parties when this came out? I don't think y'all know about being at a real house party
Cocaine got him gassed up.
When this was out.
Blast up, son. The last one word the mother, brother miss him. I seen
What?
him, kissed him at the wake, made his body shake. The high guy in 850 eyes, smoke, tink, rap, terror.
For Chrome and Terror.
Street vibe by the rivers, the fifth is conspicuous. Bad boy slipped in 95, ridiculous. My rap lines is like landmines. One step, kaboom, black suits fill the room. To whom it may concern, Junior Mafia is the clique. Act up, I have my honey's total bustle.
That's right.
In the middle of the day now, baby, I seem to think of only you. Oh yeah, never thinking for a moment, baby, that you've been thinking of me too. Yeah, so I can't wait for the day that we can be together.
I remember having on the Carl Kanai jeans.
I can't let you.
What you talking about?
That's right.
The Tommy Hilfiger shirt.
You and me.
Drinking a 40. What? Man, we got like about 10 more minutes up in this thing. Like I said, I'm gonna come back later on. Who's up in here? Who's up in this thing? I even asked for a tap in. Can I get like a little tap in? I'm just wondering who's been up in here. This listening to the old man. Man, shout out to the old dog, man. Come on, man. Eddie Words, come on. You talking about Jack? I had to take that from you. I had to take that. I felt like that shit would work on my playlist. Can't you see? Come on, man. This is right. I think I started driving when this shit came out. Total was out. This is right when I got the whip. When I got my first whip, the 300Z. Yeah, that's when I was pushing the Z. Man. I got the skates. But we gonna be on for like 10 more minutes, Rhonda. I'm gonna get out the house, go to some record shops real quick, and I'm gonna be back later to play some music. I don't wanna put too much time into all day, right now. I'd rather just split it up. Cause you know how this shit could turn into a 9-hour feed. Yeah, I gotta make a few moves and shit. I gotta call this guy. They got this dealer out here. Like people have gold albums and shit like that. This guy, he has a gold plaque, a Ohio Players gold plaque from the one of the Ohio Player albums, from the Fire album. He has an actual Ohio Players gold plaque, and he's selling that shit. He's selling it. So I'm trying to buy that motherfucker. So I gotta call him. I might have to drive way out to Palm Springs and buy this shit. But I think that shit will be cool as fuck to have one of the Ohio Players. From what I'm being told, it was Sugarfoot's. It was Sugarfoot's plaque. Rest in peace, Sugarfoot. Some record shop and collectible shop in Palm Springs has this shit, and I'm trying to buy that motherfucker. And I can sit that bitch right next to that motherfucking jersey. Man, shout out to Action Jackson. What's going on with you, bro? You know what I mean? rather than that, I appreciate everybody tapping in and stuff like that. And everybody that did tap in and gave me some of that energy. I'm only going to play like one more and stuff, so, you know, the wealth to be spread properly and stuff. We're going to play some more house party music real quick before I get up out of here. You know what I mean? Man, I know this for a fact, and I don't think a lot of people know about this right here. I mean, you guys know about the song, but the fucking experience, like for real, I mean, real West Coast shit right here. I remember going to the Compton swap meet. Actually going to the Compton swap meet, getting on the fucking blue line from Long Beach in the early 90s. You know what I'm talking about? When there was some real blood and crip shit going on. You know, I ain't involved in that shit, but I remember all the energy going on and shit like that. But I remember going to the Compton swap meet and buying this shit right here. Like, for reals. I bought this shit on cassette.
Here we go.
On cassette. I even didn't have CD yet. Facts.
Yo, a day in the life of a player named Quick. I'm just a stubborn kind of fella with a head like a brick. And just because I drink the A, they say that I'm hopeless. But I don't give a fuck, so blame it on the locals. Now this is how we do it when we checking a grip. Teddy bears in the house, so don't even trip. We're busting funky compositions, as smooth as a prism. So check it while I kick it to this funky ass rhythm. It's Friday morning, the phone is ringing off the hook. And AMG is in the den reviewing rhymes in his notebook. Or should I say dope sack, because we don't bust whack. I pick up the phone and it's the G.
What's up, nigga?
He said he's coming down at about 2 on the dot. So I'm about to rest the tub while my water's still hot. And now I'm soaking. A brother like the devastating DJ Quick ain't joking. Fuck with me on DSP and you'll get broken. My name is Quick, but you can call me Daddy. Yo, open up the door cause I'm Freak Man in the caddy. Now Freaky's in the L, dog, and Shabby's in the L co. And everybody's sipping on a quote. Here we go. D just came with a 40 and a quote.
I got a bunch of cassettes in the other room.
But I don't want to start.
I'm not investing in a cassette player to buy a house. When I get a den and all that, I'm gonna have a nice little hi-fi stereo system set up. I'm gonna wait till I really get the space for that. Give me a little spot with a den. You know what I'm talking about?
Yo, when we gon' get bit? Oh yeah. And now I'm out of the tub, I'm feeling fancy free. Spray out some Zerius and put on my Givenchy sweatsuit. The gray one with the burgundy trim, and it's a medium, fit me proper cause I'm nice and slim. 5:30 on the clock and the sun is steadily sinking. And I ain't steadily
yeah, shout out to the whole chat. Shout out to everybody up in here. See how many dislikes I got today.
Fatter than a pinky and the length of a pencil. Freaky lit it up and hit it 1, 2, 3.
Cause there's always somebody that don't like good energy. And there's a lot of good energy floating up in here this morning. Absolutely.
I'm chilling like a villain.
But there's always somebody that don't like it.
I'm looking real sporty. Proper Friday evening and I'm ready to party. Crusher came in with a handful of snaps.
Oh, word.
Let's shoot some
Shout out to that. It's all love. Shout out to that. Shout out to everybody up in here. I want to shout out.
But I'm 7 and 11 and I'm taking niggas' money.
Shout out to that shit.
Yeah, watch me bust a hop.
My haters must still be sleep then or something. Or they cool.
Yo, I'm unfadable.
Nothing but love, man.
So I can get funky.
I don't know. Oh, man. I could dig it, though. I love it. Hey. Oh, yeah.
Giving them something they can roll on. Hold on.
Come on. He said they sleeping in.
Wake up Saturday morning and
Man.
I got a headache. I can't believe that
I remember backyard barbecues, all that. I mean, like, for real.
It's true that a drunk ain't shit. To the man up above,
Ice cooler filled
never drink again if you just
with
let me
40s.
live. Mike P spoke to me and I said I couldn't
Real
call it.
talk.
Girl like a mother while I'm gripping
Even the
toilet.
chicks
I need
drinking
to
40s.
because
I
my
remember
head's
that.
spinning. Round and round, I think I better sit down. My homie shot is alright, but I'm feeling faint. I guess he's used to it. But a nigga
Man.
like K is on the phone and Teddy's at the door and some fine ass bitches coming over at 4.
I thought you weren't drinking no more.
Yeah, right. Because as soon as they come, we doing the same old shit tonight.
Hey. Hey.
Oh yeah, nothing but a party and I'm kicking it. What's up, Ricky Gray? How you living? Hey, somebody get that nigga genuine draft. Yeah.
The rec room parties, the garage parties. Man, back in the day, motherfuckers would have parties in a driveway. I've seen it. Man, back, what? I used to go to parties at El Dorado Park. Facts. Going to parties at the Elks Lodge. Man.
But what about peace? Fuck peace, nigga. Give me another brew.
Man. Puff made it back. It's that time, y'all. I gotta get up out of here, man. Let me eat, get situated. You know what I mean? Make a few meals real quick. Man, I'll be back in a couple of hours. I don't want to put all the energy into this right now. I don't want to put too much into this. As good the vibe is, I'd rather split it up. And I want to go to the record store and see what I could pull out real quick. You know what I mean? Man, cause you know if I don't stop it, this shit could turn into like a motherfucking 6-7 hour stream. I already see it going there, so I'm like, let me chop it down right now. Let me stop it right now. You just gotta come back. What time is it? I'll be back at 4 o'clock. I'm gonna come back in way earlier than what I usually do. I'll be back at 4 o'clock today, everybody. I'll be back at 4 o'clock. That's way earlier than what I usually do. I'm trying to get out of streaming late at night. If I'm on these weekends and stuff. I'm trying to get earlier formats and stuff like that. So tap back in. Be about 4 o'clock. And, we're gonna try to get out those night joints. That way other people can see it and stuff. Cause a lot of people say I be missing that shit. You be coming on too late. They ain't lying. They not lying. Like you be coming on too late, man. So we're gonna bring it up a little bit earlier now. He said the original outro. Come on, man. Gotta do it. And again, thank you for coming on the feed. Mopar Driver. He said, been rocking with you since the early PlayStation streaming. And you know what? I could believe that because that name actually looks familiar to me. I think so. I'm not too sure, but I could roll with that. And thank you, man. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that. Those motivating words in a major way. Master Yip. Shout out to Master Yip, man. No wolf tickets. No wood nickel. Yeah, man. As much as I want to stay on, I gotta do this for it to work. I gotta do this. Shout out to B Action. All y'all players. Play X. Shout out to Relic. I see you up in here now. What's going on with you, Relic? Hey. Yeah, man. I'm on a budget. I can't be spending too much. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna go in the dollar bin and see what I can pull out of there. Yeah, this is an amazing song. Amazing. This is Fred Wesley. Peace Feud. I've been running this shit since. I've been running this shit since. I've been running that shit since 20 when I started streaming this thing, man. Probably 2015. Yeah. Yeah, that's when I first bought that album. I used to have this before I go, you guys, I'm going to share. And the reason why I could say that, because anybody that remember those real early streams I did on Ustream, anybody that remember those streams, on Saturdays, I used to go to different record shops and come back with a bag full of records every Saturday with the actual bag and stickers and little paraphernalia from that record shop. Who remember those streams? Do anybody remember that shit? And I bought that album in LA. And that's how I found that song. I found it right here on the feed. The Fred Wesley album. I was like, let me play this shit. And I was like, oh shit. Every Saturday I used to go to different record shops all in the LA area. And I would buy albums from there and I would talk about their shops. Shit, and we could get even deeper than that. Who remembers when I used to actually stream from record shops? When I used to go to different record shops and do actual live feeds on the PlayStation. In record shops. Who remember when I did that live feed in New Orleans? Out that big record shop in New Orleans. And they shut it down. They shut the whole record shop and gave me access. They just let me just dig all through their record shop on live feed. You can't make this up. This is in 2015, 2016, some shit like that. I got the receipts. I got the pictures. That's facts. Jim Russell's record shop. That's the name of the record shop. Yeah, Jim Russell record shop. I know the lady, and that was in when I first started streaming and shit like that. That was the concept before all this bullshit. I mean, this is cool. Before all this, that was what I was doing. That I was going to different record shops and doing like little reviews or whatever they spots, because I have a lot of relationships with record shops. But this place right here, it has a lot of history to it. And you know, her dad, Jim Russell, he brought R&B to New Orleans. You know what I mean? He discovered Fat Domino. These are facts. And I was pulling out the paraphernalia, all that memorabilia and shit of Fat Domino, Ernie K-Do. Yeah, me and my homeboy, we used to trade vinyls. Yeah, we used to trade vinyls live on stream. Big arguments. We used to be arguing and shit. Getting drunk all on the feed and trading albums. Doing crazy shit. But at the end of the day, there was always a vinyl structure. You know what I'm saying? It was always, I mean, that was the base of it. In fact, yeah, this is Ustream days. This is Ustream. This is early in the game. Absolutely. He said a brown couch, and that was a peach couch I got. I was just looking at the photo, the actual photo of my first stream. My first stream, first time I ever turned this motherfucking camera on. My homegirl was with me. My homegirl Beach McGee. We turned this motherfucker on. I gotta look at the date. But that shit said 2015 or some shit like that. Like, I was just looking at that shit. Nah, the Ustream. Only thing is good about Ustream, they wasn't tripping on copyrights and shit like that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing about it and stuff. I just mentioned Ustream because I mean that was probably the first format I streamed on. I didn't say much. I didn't talk at all. Hell nah. Hell nah. I didn't talk in the beginning. I didn't have time. No, I seen these motherfuckers was trolling me so goddamn hard in the beginning. I wouldn't say nothing. I would just play records and drink. And when you said some weird shit, I used to have my computer sitting on the table. I'll just get rid of your ass. I just wouldn't say nothing. And I did that for months. Shout out to Savage. What's going on with you, man? Shout out to Savage Gorilla. What's going on with you, bro? Nah, I didn't say shit. Yeah, they was trolling the shit out of me heavy in the beginning. Nah, so I just wouldn't say nothing. I'll just look at the TV. I would literally 2 hours. I didn't have none of this shit for the people that watch this shit. I used to just turn this camera on. I used to have a tape, my little coffee table, and I have my record player. None of this shit was hooked up the way you guys are hearing it now. It was a real, no, it was, what the fuck? None of this. It was just a record player, a case of beer, and I'll even keep it a buck. And albums everywhere. None of this record shit was here. I had records all on the floor, records all on the wall. It was looking fucking crazy up in here. Stacks of records everywhere. You guys don't get it. I would sit here and just get drunk and just pick records up off the floor. Just pick shit up off the floor. Just turn the shit on. I wouldn't say shit. Facts, man. Dude. And I'm just saying, that's as far as that stream shit. Those, how the earlier streams were. It was strictly vibe orientated. You was not getting music quality at that point. You know what I mean? There's no doubt. That was strictly this people is watching you vibe out. It really wasn't a situation that that they could hear the vibe or catch the vibe because they couldn't hear it. There's no way you could hear the vibe coming through those, the playroom cameras. If you're hearing music coming through the camera, there's no way you could catch the. You could see it, but you couldn't catch it. Now you can catch it. You can catch it. When you see me up in here and rocking right now, you know exactly why I'm up in here rocking. Because you hearing that shit. You hearing everything for the worth. There wasn't no worth back then. It was a visual worth. What man, I forgot what he said. He cooking pinto beans or something. Man, shout out to Savage. I was about to respond, but I was yapping. Yeah, he's still getting a pocket, try to, but I had to change it up. Yeah, I used to have this shit. In the stream. And you know what? People still ask me, chilling, cooking pinto beans. No doubt, okay. People still ask me to do Shaded Up. I don't know if y'all even remember that. I used to have this part in the feed. I used to take my time out. I would take my... Where's that album at? I just seen it. I just seen that album. Where's that shit at? Let me tell you something. The earlier days... somewhere in the feed, I used to play this shit right here.
Good evening. Do not attempt to adjust.
I will play this shit right here. It will be a whole little thing I call the shaded up piece.
Special show.
And I will, and somewhere during this song, you have to listen to the song. It's like I would do a reenactment of the song, and I will put on my shades at one point of this song, and I would tell everybody in the feed back in those days. And I was just looking at those photos. I was tell everybody in the feed back in those days to put their shades on. And send me photos of you wearing your shades. I could pull out about 50 photos at least of different motherfuckers watching this stream with shades on. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. I mean, I don't do it no more because I think it's corny. Now, this is what I want y'all. And if I did it right now, I just think it's corny. But it was weird, but it worked. It worked. It just worked for that time. But if I was to do it right now, it would be corny to me.
Dig. The desired effect is what you get when you improve your interplanetary functioning.
No.
Sir Lollipop Man.
And I would reenact it because I used to stand in front of the camera. I would stand directly in front of the camera and do this whole little thing.
Once upon a time called now. Somebody says the funk after death. I say 7-Up.
Yeah.
P-Funk.
Yeah.
Cut funk. P-Funk.
Yeah.
I want the bomb.
And everything will be timing. I would do everything like on cue. Like I would light my weed up at a certain time. I will blow the smoke out at a certain time. It was like a whole little thing. Yeah. Look.
Yeah. I dig. Let me put my sunglasses on. That's the law around here. You got to wear your sunglasses so you can feel cool. Gangsta lean. Y'all should dig my sunroof top. Well, all right. Hey, I was digging on y'all funk for a while.
See, I can't do it no more.
Though, to me. And I was down.
That's the Ustream shit right there.
Ingredients like Doobie Brothers.
That's the Ustream shit right there.
It was cool. But can you imagine Doobie in your funk? Oh, W-E-F-U-N.
And I would, man, y'all got, man. It's corny now. It's corny now.
Oh, make my I want to get funked up. Him, I want the bomb. I want the P-Funk, y'all.
Man, let me get up out of here. You see how shit has changed? I done played the last song, the outro, and we done hopped into another song. Man, let me get my ass up out of here. Fuck all that. You see how shit changes up? Man. I ain't never bringing that shit back to the feed though, Puff. I'm leaving that shit alone. Nah. I ain't doing that shit no more, man. It's too much extra shit with that. It's corny. Doing it to you in the ear hole.
What?
Yeah, I can't keep going. That's why I'm stopping, Herschel. I'm stopping this shit because this will end up just continuing going. We already unsaid goodbye. We already unsaid all types of shit. We was like, all right, we'll be back. Yada yada yada. We still going at it. No. He said it worked. Yeah. That's the early stages of me talking. I don't think I even talked then. I don't even think I talked then. I think I would play records and I just threw that in the format. I wasn't talking in. I would be quiet. But I would get up and do that little piece. And then I would sit back down with my shades on the rest of the stream and get fucking plastered. Get plastered. That shit corny. That shit corny. Absolutely. That shit corny. What? No, man. No. That shit was too corny. Let me get out of here, man. I'll check you guys back. Yeah, I said this one. I remember that. It started rambling. I remember that day. About 100 motherfuckers came in that day. That day I started talking, that was about a good 100 up in there. About 100. I remember that day because I didn't get. This is my usual room right here. This always has been. Always has been. Little 25. That's the old man shit. I never get out and be like, oh, during Ustream I had. Well, I mean, I got pictures, you know, it's a little 50 or whatever, but I had million this and that. Never, nah. But that day I talked, that day I did start talking, it kind of jumped up a little bit. But I see y'all. Let me get out of here. Respect to everybody. You guys are great people. Thank you for your time and energy. No doubt. And you guys know I could stay on, but I want to split this up so the wealth is right. And the energy is right and the time is right. I don't like streaming when I'm tired. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if I'm going to, do a whole nother stream, I just want it to be right. I want y'all to get the full worth, the energy and the vibe. If I'm on this thing all sluggish and shit like that, then the energy doesn't come out strong. The playlist is dry. You feel me? The wordplay is weak. Man. I'm out, you guys. Respect to the room. Shout out to God, Earth, and this beautiful place called the universe. Recognize that shit, Jack. And recognize how great you are. And recognize how much of a winner you are. Because you're living. You got your health. You can see, you can taste, you can hear. You got devices at your house. You got electricity. You know what I'm talking about? You got a motherfucking roof over your head during these pandemic times, these crazy times. Just pay attention to that. Facts. You have the ability to do all these great things that a lot of people don't have. Come on now. I'll see y'all out. Church, Tabernacle.
Hustle on over here.